Live from Milan Fintech Summit 2023 here in Milan at Allianz MiCo. This moment we are in the column of Unicorn Tales, the place where we want to tell about the stories of the most important companies in the fintech industry. In this moment, we are together with Federico Roesler Franz, who is Managing Director Italy at Solaris. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for inviting us.
So Federico, with you, we want to talk about what does it mean for you, your company, to be a unicorn in the fintech industry, neobanking industry, and also obviously with a focus on embedded finance.
Yeah, for us, of course, it's a big privilege because we came, let's say, we have a German soul. We were founded in Germany in 2016. After 7 years now, we are also quite popular in Italian market. We launched the market 2 years ago, and we became a unicorn 2 years ago as well when we decided to expand to new markets. This is of course very important because it gives us reliability and trust from the market in terms of scalability of the model. Working in the embedded finance, which is a buzzword at the moment, is quite important, and we are quite happy to see that this trend of the embedded finance in general is growing quite fast. From our recent study, we observed that the embedded finance business is growing on an annual basis around 35%, and now the market size in Italy is 4 billion, so it's US dollar. Okay. So it's quite interesting to see how it evolved and how we evolved as a company at the same time.
And mostly because embedded finance helps the collaboration between incumbent and challengers, and this is one of the trends we are looking in this edition of Milan Fintech Summit. But why collaboration and the tools of collaboration are so important, and what are, according to you, the priorities to keep growing in the market under this point of view?
Yeah, the embedded finance business vertical allows, for sure, incumbents, so let's say fintech players, but also corporates to work with the bank. Like we are a bank. We have a banking license, full banking license, which is basically a given to third parties such as fintech or corporates, which usually don't have banking license, to sell financial services. And this is basically something that then goes to the market, and the final customer can have an easy access to financial products from their own preferred brands, which is something not very common. Was not, let's say, not very common, at least in the past. We have to face challenges, of course, in our industry. I wouldn't say due to the technology or due to the digital transformation overall, but maybe on the education, because embedded finance, or let's say the banking as a service, more in general, is a concept that still needs to be let's say to reach a sort of popularity and learn exactly from the standard market, and also the timing for corporates or big players to get it and to absorb is a bit longer in Italy than other markets. But at the same time, just to conclude this thought, it's very interesting for us to see how the German market is evolving, and this gives us a lot of trust, a lot of let's say hope for the future to have it at the same speed quite soon here as well.
Also because the bank as a service is also an opportunity, as every challenge can become an opportunity in the next months and years probably. And according to you, what are the perspective of this innovation, we can say, in the fintech market and in the relationship between banks and fintech companies?
We have a range of products that we usually sell, and also how the product evolve over time. From our view at the moment, the most popular is a debit card, followed by the digital wallet. So digital wallet is one of the trends that will become more and more used from customers in the next years. At the same time, there are other areas such as the Buy Now Pay Later, for instance, which is far less other markets in Italy, like around 7% of the customer only is using a sort of Buy Now Pay Later solution. So the opportunity is also developing in other areas, in other products. We can do accounts, cards, credit cards, credit line, lending solution as well. And this is where we will go in the next years.
And focusing on the trends, as you said, digital wallet, but about the technological trends, for example, or skills needed to manage these this innovation. What are, according to you, the next trends or the next steps to keep growing in the market, and maybe also to help the education to bank as a service and embedded finance in general?
Yeah, I'm quite sure that the embedded finance vertical will become more and more familiar for the majority of the people. Here today we are at the FinTech Summit. I think everyone here knows Solaris. If we extend it to a banking vertical, or let's say financial vertical, I'm quite sure that a big majority of the majority of the people, a big part of the let's say the players, yes, are aware of what we do. But then if we look at a wider markets, not yet. So for sure, there is a work that needs to be done in that direction to educate, to make it more familiar, the majority of the people, let's say the normal customers, to this embedded finance product. And at the same time, we have to develop other products ourselves, following the trends that are then in the market. I was saying about, I was mentioning the digital wallet, but there will be maybe wearables in the future, new lending proposition in the future, and so on and so forth.
So thank you for your spotlights on this and for being with us today.
Thank you, Matteo, for inviting us.